Let's do one quick drill sequence. If you haven't been here for this entire series and you can just get one or two of these, that's fine, okay? But if you can get all of them, you want to be able to develop like a kind of big flow of attacks from one to the other like that we've been doing. So you can start, guys. I don't care really how you start. Let's just start from this position is fine, okay? So look, my bottom foot is up, driving through his ribs. My leg is either pinned here or out and locked, okay? I'm gonna get the straight ankle lock first, just so everybody remembers. It's this high hand and pinning the elbow. My elbow is not flared, it's pinned on my body, okay? So whichever leg position you prefer is fine. Grip the knee, and this is your starting point. Step one, I'm gonna get the straight. Drop, drive. Remember, we're not finishing on this angle. Everything rotates, and my entire side is flat. I'm not on my elbow for a straight. I'm here for a straight. One, we get the tap. Reset. Now I'm gonna go for the heel hook. Drop. My hand comes back. Lift the hips to make space. I catch his heel right at my wrist. Right there. I know I'm there now. Catch the heel. Reset. Elbow out. Grip. So 2 moves so far, that's it. Straight and a heel hook. Then I'm gonna drive. We'll go this way. Like we did last week, guys, we're gonna go to the 50-50, okay? So we're dropped here. I'm gonna bring both my feet flat for now. As I lift my hips, I let his foot out and I catch it with my hand. His toes with my hand, right? So we were here, catch and pin. Take this time to go slow so we know, like, look, I'm pinning his foot, I'm turning, so it's much harder for him to just get out right away, and it's already pressure on the knee, right? So stop here, and now I'm gonna rotate into this 50-50 and lock, and I'm gonna feed the toes right below my armpit as I sit up. So don't just like swim for it. We already have this grip. Look, push, push, push. My wrist is in, like not deep here. Remember, we're back here. And now I can stop and go over the grips, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. And the finish is gonna be rotating the heel up, the toes down, and I drive, right? Like a corkscrew. So, there's 3 moves, right? After that, I want you to grip the knee. All right, we're gonna come through to this position, and now you're just in the inside, the honey hole, or whatever you wanna call it. And then we're just gonna catch you, right? And remember, we would drive through the leg, drive through the knee. If his knee is lined up with my hip, just like an arm bar, I know I'm in the right position, right? For those of you advanced guys, and you wanna if you wanna bring it back, pop again, reap through, and come up to the sambo knot, and you can go through all the ones again. So we're gonna do one escape from last week. So if Ian has me in the inside heel, so we're here, right? We started this last week. So we did it when we're pretty much too late, right? It's hard for me just to get my leg out here, so I had to do the hand fighting. So again, he's already trapped. This is worst case scenario. I'm gonna double grip, right? So if he's gripping, I'm gonna double grip his arm. I push my toes forward as I turn, okay? Because my heel is already exposed here. I can't just run away here because he's gonna rip my leg apart, okay? So I base, I drive into him as I pull. When I pull, I'm just looking for a little separation to push my toe through. Pull, push, all right? See where my heel is, guys? All I'm looking to do is super slow motion. Pull and push, and now I turn and frame. All right, and now I'm already out. There's still a lot of other attacks he can do, but he's not gonna rip my knee apart. So let's do 3 reps each. Worst case scenario, heel's already exposed, not good. Leg pummeling here and stuff isn't gonna help me. I need to address the major problem, which is this. Grip, pull, again, push and turn. Push, turn. Now I start turning. My whole body's turned away like I'm running. I'm based. I find the inside of his leg. As I get up and push, everything pulls out, right? So keep trying to grab, like he's still attacking. I'm just gonna keep moving. But my heel isn't exposed and I'm not in any real danger. So from this, so the minute he turns, guys, like this, that's how you should look. Just like this, that's perfect. Once this knee is past here, I don't have the heel. I have toe holds, calf crunches, some other things, but you're safe from the heel. So, all right, next one. We're gonna work the outside now, all right? So, whether it's the straight or the heel hook, we're just gonna do 3 reps each, and then I promise we'll get into new stuff. So, can you go back just to the straight? So, right now he has me in the straight. I'm gonna boot right away and pull into him. Boom. Maybe I can't do this peel push that we've been working, and he knows I'm already defending the straight. So typically what he would do is go, okay, well I'm gonna heel hook you then. When he heel hooks me, what happens? His hips come up. Go back in if you don't mind. So he has the straight, I defend the straight. He's like, I'm not gonna get the straight, I'm gonna go right to the heel. When he goes to the heel, this is what I look for. The far hand and leg do the work. I base, I drive into him, I grip his hip. My foot does the same thing, it pushes through. Right now my heel's exposed, that's bad. When I push my heel through, it gets it off of this danger zone. But as I do, I lift his hip. Grip, base, base. Push my foot, lift his hip. Drive. Now from here, I'm not concerned how you want to pass, it's up to you. I usually pummel this back leg through and step back, go for guillotines or whatever, but you can go the other way, so I'll leave that up to you guys. We did some of the guillotine stuff last week. So real quick, 3 reps each, partner falls down for a straight, I boot, he immediately goes for the heel. Grip, base, base, push, tuck, pummel. However you guys can go the other way. Remember, when I'm coming into the guard, I'm not taking a deep step. I just lost my advantage. I'm always leading this way, and I'm back tight. So what we've been doing is a push-pull. We're not driving forward like this. I've seen Ian Rowley as a good guard, right? This isn't really going to do much except allow him to continue to attack. When I push, I whip his leg down like a battle, right? So this way, right? And I immediately gain control of the inside. So if I drive in to attack, right? So we're gonna do a little different tonight. Instead of whipping down, I'm gonna get inside control on his leg. So I go here. But this arm never stays here, it comes back. Now I see a lot of guys with the arm on the hip, so Ian's like this, you know, you do those passes, right? Those are great, but this arm is really exposed to a lot of straights. So when you're on the hip, guys, try to have your elbow bent and down on the inside. Now if he tries to come up, right? Look, I still have the strength. This straight here, all day, I would take that as much as I can. Omoplata straight. So we want to pass, but we're going to go for a leg lock. So I'm here, boom. I'm going to walk, step and peel, okay? I just opened up. Now my back leg is going to start to knee slide, which is this, right? Everybody knows the knee slide pass? This arm stays blocking this leg, so he can't pop up. Here. As I step, guys, I scissor my legs. This one comes over, and I peel this leg up. Super slow motion, a little fast. Here. Sorry, Ian. Here. Now look, I pin the elbow. This is nothing. I pin the elbow, and I rotate my hand towards Bill and Tom. Or expose the heel, right? By what? Pinning the toes here. Okay? Sorry, that was a little too much. So I'll go slow. Sorry, my bad. Just waiting. Pin. Right? Now look. Step and walk. Much harder for him to move around here. I have this really good under over. Immediately drop. Now when I pull this up, my leg slides through. Look. Pin. You can lock your legs here or keep them like this, but as long as you're heavy on his thigh, right? You feel that. If you need to adjust, everything pins in tight, drive back. If you want to get the heel, pin the toes below the armpit, find his heel with your wrist, not your shirt. Remember, thumb. I'm going to go through all the grips here, but it would be rotating everything this way.
You can't pull guard unless you know how to deal with it.
So one last time.
Go
Go slow, but again, if you can pass, pass. But this is a good bait to get the attack, or they defend your pass and you have a leg right there.
We do this drill all the time. How many of you actually do it when you roll to get
step.
So we're down here. This is not realistic, but I just want to show you where it kind of comes into play. So he's down here and he's coming up, like he's coming out. I'm going to get his head. I'm going to bring it to his side.
Right, which can go into a lot of bar attacks and stuff later, but for now let's just start with the straight. All right, so you have knee slide to the straight, rotate, find the heel, grip the heel. I'm sitting here, my legs are up, and I'm just pulling up. It may cause him some pain, but I'm not going to break his ankle or rip his tendons apart, right? So remember what we're doing. We're rotating and isolating. That's where it comes from, right? Just like if we're attacking this inside heel, I'll do it like this. Look, our pressure should be like this. The knee, I won't put any pressure. The knee driving through, the heel exposed, and the toes going this way. That's what's happening. That's what the inside heel is. That's why it rips everything. But if I just have pressure here, look, he's just going to go with it and he's going to get out. That's why these small things need to be isolated to get the actual break. Otherwise, Ian's doing what he should be doing and getting the escape the right way. It's like trying to armbar somebody and your hips are just on the forearm. You're not going to break the elbow. It's the same with this stuff. So everything's the same. We're in here, we walked, nothing's working, I step. But this arm, I need to underhook his leg here, like I'm passing. This leg takes a big step and I sit on his hip. All right? So this would even work out here if Ian's moving around. Like, I still have this under. This leg was out. I step towards his feet and I sit on his hip. Look, I'm not like this. Right? I sit on his ankle. Okay? Now look, I'm going to go this way. You can get a knee bar here. Much easier for him to get out. Alright? I can transition other things. I want to go this way. Land here. I sit this way. Okay, now look. My heels grip on his low back. Okay, so I have control of his hip right now. Now I said last week I see a lot of people do knee bars like this and they're driving. Ian, just move your foot. Like for me to get a knee bar, I need the knee at my hip, just like an arm bar. So the minute I do this, it's very loose. He's out already. I know I don't have a knee bar. So when you get the knee bar, guys, can everybody see here? This one is controlling, so he can't get away. This one is making sure the break is right. Right, look, grab the heel, over-exaggerate my elbow being high. Pin the toes between my shoulder and my ear. So now if Ian moves his foot to get away, look, I straighten it and drive. Now, a lot of you guys are going to do this. This will be good, and you're going to go like this, right to your back. This is wrong. My back should be driving through his knee, not facing the ceiling. All right, it's a weird motion because look, I'm here, pinning. You're gonna want to do this, but you're over, like rotating. Grip, heel. Drive the arm up, drive the hips in. You guys see the difference? I see a lot of people go, no, just move me. It's gonna get out. We have other attacks, but I want the first one. Underhook. Train, grip, whatever. It's up to you. Big step. Immediately go this direction. Look, grip. Top hand finds the heel. Have your partner move around. Move your. So what he wants is to get his knee, so I can't break. Grip the heel. Grip my shoulder like a rear naked choke grip. Turn and drive. Do not turn and move. Pin, turn. That. Now, the second part. Nothing's, maybe at first, he's still moving. This is the trap hand. Look, I grab his ankle. Pull his ankle, open, and lock. And now he can't rotate. Now I can take my time. Okay, look. Boom. Whatever you want to do here, he cannot rotate out. You'll get good at that grip where right when you sit back, you're peeling. You already have control. Just like when we did the step backs last week, when we did this, guys. Same thing, just from the knee bar. So one last time, and I know it's kind of long, details that are important. Here, right? Step. Grip. Because what's going to happen here, if you just stop here, go ahead, he's going to do that, which is worse for him. We can go over some stuff later, but grip. Right, legs are locked at his hip. Pulling his hip in. Pin. Find the heel. Grip. Turn and drive. Reset. Grip. Pull his foot towards you. Open your top leg. And lock it down. Now it should be over, I hope. He gets out of that. His feet come up. So a toe hold. We did a lot of these schema locks, right? So once I have this head, toe hold is the same thing. It's just a little different grip. So when I attack these guys, look, think of pinky to pinky. But I'm going to move my body and rotate. Okay?
This is heavy.
Your pinky should stay on his pinky toe the whole time.
Right?
Pinky to pinky, right? But I can't. I'm going to get it here. You can't. Look, so I turn.
Now that he's heavy,
Pinky staying on the pinky, right?
this foot is going to go right there.
Grip, push forward. As I walk, I step in between and I pull him in. Now I'm going to finish the toe hold. Then I'm going to peel right up to the knee bar we just did. Grip the far one, lock it, and finish again. Now look what you can do here. Let him go, you can start leaping again, you can go for all your other attacks. But it's just a toe hold. Real basic. Do you guys know the rolling toe hold? Where you're like this and you roll? You won't do that. Pinky to pinky. Drive forward, grip. Stop right here, put your knee out, put your knee down. Tap number 1. Knee comes in the middle. Sit to the side and pull him in. Tap number 2. Hook. Heel. Rotate. Exposing the knee. Tap number 3. Top hand off. Grip. Open. Lock. Tap number 4. The only different thing in that sequence is how we got to those positions. It's just a toe hold. Right? Look, if you're having trouble rotating, it's same side, pinky, pinky. Look, my pinky stays on his pinky. And I start like this. Look. Keep it. You can drill 1, 2, 3, 4. The one thing on the knee bar, a lot of you guys are over rotating, like I said. Remember, hips drive, this drives up, this, not this. All right? And look, you can drop back, start leaping, heel hook, pop it, guard pass like we did last week. But it all started with this. So, and again, guys, this is just very fundamental breaking mechanics, positions, and sequence, right? You probably all know a lot more than these, but I think it's good to start in this kind of basic fundamental sequence. And the calf crunches, that's probably the most advanced thing we've done. Most of you guys got it. Questions? Anything else? All right, we're good then, guys.